Hey everybody, it's Ron from Ron's Basement, your own personal gold swami, whatever a swami is. But what I mean by that is someone who can predict the future. Because on August 12th, 30 days ago, I shared with you in a video, which was time stamped, that I was calling the bottom in the gold price. It was in the morning. The price was about $17.50, and the price of gold has not dropped below that level since. So if you watch my videos, you can have a window into the future. Well, you can have a window anyway. I don't know what you'll be looking at. It was a crappy week in the precious metal mining stock sector. Yeah, it was for me anyway. Thank God it was only 4 days with the Labor Day holiday, but the market very efficiently handed me losses on every single day of the week. Capped off yesterday with pretty major losses in my largest core holding, Equinox Gold, who I still believe in 100%, but it was down like 4% or something yesterday, and it really knocked the wind out of me. And I know everybody will say, "Oh, you need to be strong. You need to be, if you're going to invest in precious metals, blah blah, blah." Yes, I know, but that still doesn't mean that you're not going to get, kicked in the cocoa puffs every once in a while, which is what it felt like yesterday, and really anxious. I slept okay last night, but maybe not the best. But that's part of the game, and we still have a lot to be optimistic about. But before I talk about that, let's back up. I was looking this morning. My portfolio, my I guess net worth or whatever you want to say, is about even for the year at this point. I'm about right where I was at January 1st, right now today, September 11th, 2021. And I went back and looked at the GDXJ. The GDXJ is down almost 30% from January 1st. So if you're down anything less than 30% at this point, and you're heavily invested in precious metal mining stocks like I am, you're doing good. You're beating the index. And I've done some trades over the year. Definitely, I'm down from the kind of most recent peak that the GDX and GDXJ had in kind of the May-June timeframe. But for the year, I'm about even, so I'll be grateful for that. So what do we have to be optimistic about? I'm going to kind of start at the bottom. Number one, sentiment sucks. Sorry I had to use that word. This video is not for kids, but sentiment in the precious metal mining sector, I don't know, maybe I'm just negative or pessimist by nature, but it sure feels like all the optimism is gone. And I'm hearing people say gold is dead, blah, blah, blah. I'll be honest with you. Even when I think of like the next 2 or 3 months and gold, I'm kind of like, do. I mean, like, doesn't feel real good. But that's usually when things can turn around. And up until this week, the previous 2 weeks were actually pretty good for a lot of the gold mining stocks and the gold price. This week, like, knocked us again, and you can just feel like it's that bull market. The bull market tries to throw off it like a bull rider tries to throw off as many people as possible. Very few people are posting in the stock message boards, and the ones that are, and to me that's an indicator, the ones that are posting in CEO.ca and some of the Yahoo Finance message boards, Stockhouse, are the smart people. And I've noticed that trend in the past. When all that's left are people that are like writing like intelligent, coherent, for the most part, messages in the stock boards, that means that we're getting near a bottom. My other thought on that is, I know that we're maybe going to have this tapering coming up, and people think, oh, the Fed's going to tighten, blah blah blah. There have been periods in the past, and I believe it was late 2015, early 2016, when the Fed actually raised interest rates, and that coincided with a rising, whatever, gold price. I think that the reason behind that is what? Can I have a popsicle? Yeah.
Were you making a video?
I'm making a video. My daughter came down to get a popsicle. Hold on for 1 second.
Are you talking about gold mining stuff?
Yes. All right. Well, there went my 9-year-old daughter. She wanted to get a popsicle. So sorry for the interruption. Anyway, what I was saying is sometimes once the kind of decision has been made that there's this perception that some tightening is going on, then people that are looking forward start to anticipate that the next thing to happen after tightening is reloosening. And there's a lot of people who think that not much tightening, whether it be taper or raising of rates, whenever they say they're going to do it, 2050 or whenever, that they're never going to be not going to be able to do much of that anyway. So I don't know. Maybe the tapering announcement that we may be getting in September will be a catalyst for gold to move up to this next level. I'm the Swami, up to the 2100 level market. The other thing to be optimistic about is many of the miners, and I'll talk about the ones that I own, Equinox and Fortuna, have an increasing production profile. So even if gold stays where it is, or maybe even drops a little bit, if a company is producing more gold, they can still produce more profit. The other thing is if gold price does go up, if you get a company who is producing more and making more profit, and sentiment improves, those three things, remember those if you invest in precious metal mining stocks: increasing production, increasing profit via increased gold price, and improvement in sentiment. Boom, you get exponential growth in the price of the stocks. We know what it feels like for the stocks to go down, but we could also experience the price of the stocks going up. Let's see here. There's this chart going around, and I've seen it several places and brought up. Even that Ronnie Stofferly guy at I think the Beaver Creek Precious Metals had it in his presentation, that the gold mining sector is the only sector making positive real returns on cash flow basis, I think it is. I mean, and we're like the most undervalued by many metrics. I won't bore you with all of them. So there's things to be excited about. Yeah, I guess that's it, folks. That's my update. I'm hanging in there, and I continue to hang in there. I don't really have, I am like fully exposed. The majority of my net worth is invested in precious metal mining stocks. I don't feel comfortable putting any more in. The remainder's in cash. So I have no debt, some pretty good amount of cash, and then a lot of money in these precious metal mining stocks. So I am, if you're somebody who's in the field and it's been a rough year, down 30% in the GDXJ, things can change. I'm not making a prediction they're going to change. I'm not saying by year end, whatever, but things can and I think will change. And hang in there. I appreciate you watching. If you like my video, press the like button, subscribe, and I will continue as the Gold Swami to make predictions about the future regarding the price of gold and the price of precious metal mining stocks. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.